As a young gay boy, I always felt like an outsider in my small hometown. The judgmental stares and whispered comments became too much to bear, so I made the difficult decision to leave everything behind and embark on a journey that would change my life. With a backpack filled with essentials and a heart full of hope, I set off on my grand adventure. The open road seemed to call out to me, promising a world where acceptance and understanding awaited. My plan was simple: hitchhike my way across America, relying on the kindness of strangers to guide me on my path. The first few days were challenging. I faced uncertainty, doubt, and moments of loneliness. But every time I stepped into a stranger's car, I felt a glimmer of hope. Their stories, shared during those long drives, reminded me that love and compassion exist everywhere. From the bustling streets of New York City to the serene beauty of the Grand Canyon, I witnessed the diversity and vastness of America. Each state brought new experiences and encounters. Some drivers were friendly, offering advice and encouragement, while others shared their own stories of struggle and triumph. Along the way, I encountered fellow travelers who, like me, were searching for something more. We formed a unique bond, a community of misfits who found solace in each other's company. We celebrated our differences and supported one another as we journeyed together. As the miles passed, my perspective shifted. I realized that acceptance wasn't just about others embracing me. It was also about me embracing myself. I discovered strength and resilience within myself, learning to love and accept every part of who I am. Eventually, my journey led me to San Francisco, a city known for its vibrant LGBT community. It was there that I found a sense of belonging I had longed for. Surrounded by like-minded individuals, I felt the freedom to express myself authentically, without fear or judgment. Looking back on my adventure, I am grateful for the courage to leave my old life behind. Through the ups and downs, I found acceptance, love, and a deeper understanding of what it means to be true to oneself. My journey across America taught me that no matter who we are or where we come from, there are people out there who will embrace us for exactly who we are. And that's a beautiful thing. After arriving in San Francisco, I initially basked in the vibrant atmosphere and the warm embrace of the LGBT community. The city was alive with diversity, acceptance, and a thriving queer culture. I felt like I had found my haven, a place where I could truly be myself. However, as time went on, the reality of living in a bustling metropolis began to sink in. The cost of living in San Francisco was exorbitant, and finding stable employment proved to be more challenging than I anticipated. Despite my best efforts, I struggled to secure a job that would provide me with a sustainable income. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, the weight of financial strain took its toll on me. The colorful facade of San Francisco slowly began to fade away, revealing a harsher reality. I found myself living day by day, barely making ends meet. Nights became restless, filled with worries and uncertainty. In the midst of my struggle, I fell victim to a mugging. Late one evening, while walking home through a dimly lit alley, I was ambushed by a group of individuals who saw me as an easy target. They demanded my money and belongings, their eyes filled with aggression and malice. With no other choice, I handed over everything I had, feeling violated and defeated. The aftermath of the incident left me physically and emotionally scarred. It shattered the trust I had in the city and in humanity as a whole. The vibrant streets I once roamed now seemed dark and foreboding, filled with potential threats and dangers. With limited resources, I had to rely on the support of local organizations and shelters that offered assistance to those in need. They provided me with a temporary refuge, a safe space where I could rebuild my life. Their kindness and compassion reminded me that there were still good people in the world, even in the midst of my darkest moments. Through their guidance, I gradually managed to stabilize my situation. I secured a job that provided me with a modest income and found a more affordable place to live. It wasn't easy, but I was determined to turn my life around and regain the sense of hope that initially brought me to San Francisco. While my experience in San Francisco was far from the idyllic fantasy I'd envisioned, it taught me valuable lessons about resilience, perseverance, and the true meaning of community. It showed me that life isn't always painted in bright colors, but that even in the face of adversity, there is strength within us to overcome. And so, I continued my journey carrying the scars of my past, but also the newfound strength that came from surviving the challenges. The road ahead remained uncertain, but I refused to let the hardships define me. With every step, I embraced the lessons learned and held on to the belief that my story was far from over. In the midst of the struggles and hardships, when hope seemed to flicker like a distant star, I stumbled upon a moment that would forever change the course of my journey. It was an ordinary day, like many others, but fate had a grand plan in store for me. As I walked through the city, my heart heavy with the weight of my past, I noticed a cafe tucked away in a quiet corner. Intrigued, I stepped inside, seeking solace in a warm cup of coffee. Little did I know that this humble cafe would become the backdrop for a love story I never dared to dream of. As I waited for my order, our eyes met across the room. Time stood still, and it felt as if the world faded away, leaving only the two of us in an ethereal embrace. In that moment, I saw a kindred spirit, a soul that understood the depths of my journey and the resilience within me. With hesitant steps, I approached the table where he sat, his eyes shimmering like the reflection of stars on a moonlit lake. Our conversation flowed effortlessly, like two streams converging into one. We shared our stories, our dreams, and our vulnerabilities, unafraid to expose the rawness of our hearts. In his presence, I discovered a love so profound, so genuine, that it felt as if the universe had conspired to bring us together. He saw me not just as a boy running from his past, but as a person worthy of love and acceptance. His touch ignited a fire within me, melting away the remnants of pain and doubt. Together, we embarked on a new chapter of our lives, intertwining our paths as we navigated the twists and turns of San Francisco and beyond. Hand in hand, we walked the streets, finding solace in each other's embrace. Our love blossomed like a wildflower, unrestrained and vibrant. In the golden glow of sunsets, we whispered promises of forever. Our laughter filled the air like the sweetest melody, while our shared adventures etched memories that time could never erase. With him by my side, I found a sanctuary where acceptance and love were not just distant ideals, but a tangible reality. Through the challenges we faced, our love only grew stronger. We weathered storms together, offering each other a lifeline when the world seemed intent on tearing us apart. In his arms, I found a home, a sanctuary where I could lay down my burdens and bask in the warmth of his unwavering support. Our love story, born from the ashes of adversity, became a beacon of hope for others who had traversed similar paths. We showed the world that love knows no boundaries, no labels, and no prejudices. It is a force that transcends societal constraints and embraces the beauty of authenticity. And so, dear reader, as I recount this chapter of my journey, I do so not just to share my story, but to remind you that even in the darkest of times, love can emerge like a guiding star, illuminating the path ahead. For it is in the arms of love that we find the strength to heal, to grow, and to create a future where acceptance and compassion reign supreme. As our love deepened and our bond grew stronger, there were moments that I cherished more than words could express. One such moment was when I would wake up beside him, his peaceful slumber casting a soft glow upon his face. I would lie there, captivated by his tranquil beauty, feeling a warmth emanate from within, as if the universe itself conspired to bring us together. In those quiet mornings, I couldn't help but marvel at the way our lives had intertwined. It felt as though every twist and turn, every hardship and triumph had led us to this point of serenity and joy. Our love had become the compass guiding us through life's challenges, and it filled me with an overwhelming sense of gratitude.
As he slept peacefully, I would trace the contours of his face with gentle fingertips, memorizing every detail, the curve of his cheek, the flutter of his eyelashes, and the faintest hint of a smile that graced his lips.
In those delicate moments, time seemed to suspend, and the world faded into the background, leaving only the two of us in a realm of tenderness and affection. I would often find myself lost in a symphony of emotions, a whirlwind of love and adoration. Each breath he took was a gentle reminder of the life we were building together, a shared journey that promised a future of endless possibility. In those stolen moments of quiet observation, my heart overflowed with gratitude for the love that had found its way into my life. As our days unfolded, we built a life infused with love, support, and shared dreams. We laughed together, creating memories that would forever be etched in the tapestry of our hearts. We faced challenges hand in hand, finding strength in our unwavering commitment to one another. Together we crafted a sanctuary where authenticity and acceptance thrived, a space where we could be vulnerable and cherished. In the embrace of our love, I discovered a sense of completeness I had never known before. His presence grounded me, providing a steady foundation as we navigated the intricacies of life. We celebrated each other's victories, big and small, and found solace in the knowledge that we were not alone in our triumphs or struggles. Our love became a force that transformed the world around us. We became advocates, spreading a message of love, acceptance, and equality to those who had yet to find their own sanctuary. Our story inspired others to embrace their true selves and to seek love fearlessly, knowing that there is beauty in every individual's unique journey. So, dear reader, As I recount these precious moments, I hope they serve as a reminder that love has the power to transcend barriers and bring us a sense of profound joy. It is in the simple moments of connection, like watching him sleep peacefully beside me, that I am reminded of the extraordinary gift that love has bestowed upon my life. And with this love as my guiding light, I eagerly embrace the wondrous adventures that await us, confident that together we can conquer anything that comes our way.